everyone, my name is Ara and today I'm going to start a new chapter of the academic year 2026-27 Class 8 Curiosity Science, The Invisible World Beyond the Naked Eyes. When we hear the invisible world beyond our naked eyes, what comes in our minds? It comes the invisible things that cannot be seen with our naked eyes. These are also known as microorganisms. Now, if we cannot see with naked eyes, what can we see with it? We can see with special devices also known as microscope. In last year, in light chapter, we had known that convex lenses zooms into the tiny objects. The lens used in microscope is also known as convex lens. Now, let us know what are these microorganisms made of. These are made of cell, the basic unit of life. Cell is the smallest unit of life from which different cell organization is made. Like this is a human body. Human body is made up of different organ systems. The organ system is made up of different organs and the organs are made up of different tissues and tissues are made up of different cells. Now, what are the types of cell? There are three types of cell: plant cell, animal cell, bacterial cell. Plant cells. Plant cells that make up the leaves of the plants or plant. Here, the cell, it contains a cell wall, chloroplast, cell membrane, cytoplasm, food vacuole, mitochondria and nucleus. Cell wall. Cell wall helps the plant cells to be rigid and helps from dust and particles. Chloroplast. Chloroplast is present because of the green pigment known as chlorophyll, helping them to produce their own food. Cell membrane. Cell membrane separates one cell from another. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance that contains all the fats, proteins, carbohydrates like our human body. Food vacuole. Food vacuole is where it takes and out the food from the out. Nucleus. Nucleus is the central control center of the cell and it also regulates the growth. Mitochondria. As we all know, mitochondria is the powerhouse of cell. Animal cells. Cells that make up this animal's body up. These contain nucleus, cell membrane, cytoplasm and mitochondria. It does not have food vacuole, chloroplast, cell wall and cell wall. Now, let us know why it does not have cell wall, chloroplast and food vacuole. It does not have food vacuole because it can take up its own food. It does not have chloroplast because as an animal can move from one place to another, it depends on plants for food. It is a heterotroph. Now cell wall. Why does not it have a cell wall? While plants cannot move from its own place because it is rooted down in the soil, that's why they have cell wall to protect them from harsh conditions and weathers. Animal cells does not have cell wall because they can find their own shelter when it is harsh conditions. So these are the differences. Plant cells have cell wall unlike animal cell. They have plastids and vacuole unlike animal cell. Variation in shapes and structure. Muscle cells are spindle shaped and nerve cells are elongated and branched. This shows that animal cells in our body are very different from another. It has many variations. Like muscle cell, it is a spindle shaped. Nerve cells are elongated and branched. Now the trivia question is, who discovered the first living cell and who is known as the father of microbiology? The answer is the person who discovered the living cell was Robert Hooke in 1665, and father of microbiology is known as Antony van Leeuwenhoek. I may write on this board.